Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? You may notice that I look a little different. That is because I have been giving some careful thought to our future plans. And one of the things that we're planning to do in today's episode is head over here to Kalimdor, and we got to journey our way down through here. It's going to be difficult to get back to Stormwind every week in order to do the daily quest. So while we're over there and we're doing this little bit of adventuring, we're going to be putting on hold doing the daily cooking quest. But what we will be doing is we'll be using an auction character. Now, to make an auction character, you need to have an available character slot. I don't have any character slots, so I've got this character here, and this character is level 12, and I haven't used it in years. I didn't like the monk. I didn't get on with the monk, so I'm getting rid of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into here. I have Brewmaster Weapon Change. All right. Yeah, that doesn't really matter. That is going to be worth coppers. Yeah, coppers. And the staff, yeah, so most of this stuff is worth copper. So what I do have, though, is I've got some frostweave bags here. Now, I don't really like the idea of sending these to Grundorn because it's outside influence. We already sent him, I think it was 10 gold at the beginning of the series, and I don't really want to send him anything else because it's outside influence and we're trying to be self-sufficient. So I'm actually going to send all of this stuff to... Anything that I can post is going to be sent to my main character. So I'm going to send this off to... Actually, no, I'm going to send it to my bank character right now. So I'm going to send that off to Draznor, who's my bank character. So he's going to take that lot, and then these here as well. They're all going to go...
I cannot trade that.
I cannot trade that. Right, so then we send that off as well. Now, the reason I wanted to show you this is because I want to take you through the process of deleting a character. It's actually, I mean, you can waste money if you're not careful. So what you do is you just go through here. I think, no, you literally you do each one. You can't just right-click them and get rid of them. So you take everything off of your character. You strip him down completely. Completely naked character running around in nothing but his underdrawers. There we go. And then you go to a merchant, it doesn't matter which one, and you sell absolutely everything that is soulbound. I've already mailed everything else off. I am going to do one more thing, and that is I'm going to run to the bank, and I'm going to double check that there is nothing in here either. I don't think I actually deposited anything in the bank with this character. No, I didn't. So that is all of it, which I can get rid of the Hearthstone. I don't want that one anymore. And then these 2 bags as well that I'm going to get rid of, so I can actually take that one and I can put it in there, and I can put that one in there as well. Soulbound and soulbound. So they're both soulbound. They're no good to me. You get rid of those. And then the last little thing you do is we got 1 gold, 16 silver, 1 gold, 12 silver, and 6 copper. I'm going to send another mail to Draznor. Now, it's 30 copper to send this. So I'm going to send him 1 gold. There. 11 and 76, like that, and that will use up 30 copper for the postage fee, and it will send him absolutely everything else that we've got. You do have to do that calculation. There isn't like a button you can press. So now he's been stripped completely. He's got nothing anywhere. There's absolutely nothing on this character whatsoever. So then we can come out of here. I can log out from this one, and here is my long list of characters that I've got. I don't have very many characters at a high level. I've got Frithgar. I don't play World of Warcraft on my own very much anymore. I do play Frith a little bit from time to time, although I haven't actually logged in for a month. I just went on to my bank character, which is this flashy guy right here, who's got some of you may notice the jungle hat here. That one's like 3,500 gold. I just blinged him out a little bit. So there's my bank character, and I just literally went on and checked him, so I thought I haven't played for a month. I might be losing some stuff from the mail, and I had 356 items that had, which was expired auctions and money, and I started undoing them, and then they were like minutes away from expiring, and it adds it to the top of the mail list. I basically just lost 50 mail, and all of that would have been gold from auctions, and 3 mounts as well, which have a retail value on, well, in Warcraft anyway, of about 200,000 gold. So yeah, because I didn't log in for a month and I forgot about it, I just lost at least 200,000 gold. Not great. It's not great. It really isn't. But I've still got like 150,000, so it's not the end of the world. And if I do sort of go back to it, I can get into it without too much trouble. So I've got rid of everything off of here. So now I can go to delete character, and it does make you absolutely confirm this. So delete, and yes, I do want to delete. So he is now deleted. He is gone. I can restore a deleted character. If I go there, I've got these deleted characters. Now that guy there, I deleted him ages ago. I don't even remember when I deleted him. So they do keep them for a while before you can get rid of them. Restore. Level 77 warrior. That was like 3 months ago that I deleted that one. Because that was what I did. The very first time lapses I did on this channel were actually World of Warcraft leveling series, and that was the guy that I was using, but I decided to discontinue that. It didn't seem to work. So anyway, we're now going to create a new character. And I want a human because I want this character based in Stormwind. I suppose I could have a dwarf and do it in Ironforge, but I'm not going to. We got a class trial, create a new level 100 character and try it for a limited time. You can apply a boost token at any time to unlock the character permanently. I don't want to do that. I want a new character. And we can go for hunter, we can go for a warrior, a rogue, a priest, a mage, a warlock. I quite like the warlock outfit. I am going for a woman this time because our other character is a man. And it only seems fair. We got a monk or we got a death knight. I'm not doing a death knight. That's a higher level character that we want to do. So no, it doesn't really matter which one we use. I quite like the hunter outfit. I like the green here across the shoulders. It looks quite good. Although the mage does have some good stuff that you can wear later on, it doesn't really matter, I suppose. You know what? Let's go for hunter. Let's do. No, I don't want the pet. The pet is really annoying. That's why I don't want to do the pet. I kind of like that, but it's not great. Okay, we're going to go for a... Yeah, that's very badass, that is. That is actually quite cool. No, we'll go for this one, and then we're going to go for customize, and... yeah, I'm fairly happy with that. The face... she looks angry. No. I think we'll go for that one there. Hairstyle, I'm actually happy with that hairstyle, and the colour. Let's go for slightly reddish colour, and then do we have any... Well, you can't really see the piercings with this. So then we need a name. We need a name. What name shall we go for? I just need to... Basically, I randomly type a few letters, and then I sort of see, what can we do? Okay, so it's definitely got to begin with S, so let's go for Shah. And then you need a vowel, so we'll go for an E this time, and then we can go for shed. We can't call a shed, so we can go for Shadilda. No. Sheffy. It's kind of difficult to come up with stuff sometimes. Share. What about Shesilva? No. Shilva? Shilf? No, Shilf doesn't sound right. I want to go... we've got as far as shed. I want to kind of go from here and then see what we can do. Shadora. That's what we can do. We can go Shadora. There we go. That's kind of... That sounds feminine. And yeah, we're going to go for that. Okay, so there is our character, Shadora. And so we start off right where we started with Grundorn in the forest, in Elwyn Forest. And the only difference is we're not actually going to do anything. It doesn't matter hugely unless you intend to use your bank character a lot. So we can escape, we can skip all of this. We've done all of that, and I'm not interested in anything else. So... As we've already done all of this, it doesn't matter. I do take a bit of time to make sure that I got my bank character nicely. I like them to look good, and then I do spend a bit of time on them because I personally spend quite a bit of time on my bank character. And the reason that we're doing this is because everything now that we get that we can sell, everything sellable that we pick up with Grundorn, we will mail to this character. So it does mean that we're not going to be doing our... daily cooking quest for a little while. We will come back to doing that, but we're not going to do it for a little while. Now, we do have the... Now, this is the biggest problem, is getting through this camp here. Because we're only level 1, and these guys are level 6. They're very, very powerful. And I got no way of stopping them from hurting me. So I'm probably going to die. Actually, I might be able to get round this if you can just sort of run up round the back. Looks like we might be in luck. We may escape with our lives intact. Excellent. And I can see another red mark up over there, so I just want to avoid that one. Yeah, so we're going to bring this one into town, and we'll worry about doing the cooking daily later on when we're easily able to access the city again. We're going to keep our outfit, the rawhide outfit, that's going to be kept. And this character, but what we'll also do is, at the moment we've been selling our greens, any greens that we get. You can take enchanting on your bank alt, and then you can send anything to your bank character, and you can disenchant the greens, and you can sell the enchanting materials that you get from them, the resulting enchanting materials. It can sometimes be profitable, but not always. So, you know, it's kind of debatable, you know, if you want to do it or not. This is only a level 1 character, so we can't actually level our skill up very high anyway, so essentially it doesn't really matter. We're limited at the moment. We got 0 gold, and we've also got... I'm going to get rid of that one. I don't want that one here. But we got a limited amount of bag space. Now, normally, if I was starting a new bank character, I would just go and send a load of Frostweed bags or something like that, 20 slot bags, and everything will be fine. But we're being self-sufficient. Grundorn is our only supplier at the moment. That's why I sent the other stuff off to my proper bank ult and not the one for this series. So we've got this issue now that we need to... We will eventually need to get some bag space. At the moment, we're probably going to be okay with it. And today, it's not really going to be a problem. So we got to remember her name, Shadora. And you do need to make... So it's got to be reasonably... easy to remember. So there is Shadora. She is here in town, and this outfit that she's wearing is absolutely appalling, so we will find her something better to wear in a future episode, but right now we don't need to worry about it. So that is, we're basically setting up for our long journey. So then we can go to Grundorn, our actual character, and we can sort of get started on what we're going to do today. Now, I can't remember if I left him in Stormwind or if I left him somewhere else. I think I left him in Stormwind. I hope I did. No, I didn't. I left him in the Scarlet Raven Tavern because I wanted to go and get some more stuff from that trader. So I'm actually going to do that now. I'm going to leap onto my swift mountain horse. And I'm also, as we're doing this, and this is a low-level area for us now, I'm going to go and I'm going to press C on here, and then I'm going to go to my equipment manager. Current is got some stuff missing. So what I do is I will select that one, and then save. So it will save everything that we've got exactly as it is right now. Save, yes. And then I go into here, and I can have a look here that I can see the different things that we've got. That one is bind when equipped, so we want to sell that one. So we want to sell that one as well. That stuff is to keep, and then that stuff is to keep. So then I go to the rawhide, and I equip like that. And that's put those items there. We don't want to be selling those, and because that's part of our outfit, but we'll know that anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So we are now wearing the correct outfit. This is what we want to be wearing. This is kind of a roleplay outfit. I always like to have a roleplay outfit with my characters. I don't always get one set up, but it is nice to get a roleplay roleplay outfit set up. It is. I personally quite enjoy it. I like the idea of having a little bit of a story behind our character. So this is our character. I mean, he is a paladin. He's fairly civilized. He did grow up. He's worked on a farm for several years, a middle-aged man, and then his farm was utterly destroyed by murlocs. So he's kind of reverted a little bit. He's kind of become slightly savage, and I think that the rawhide outfit does reflect this quite nicely. So he's still pure, he's a paladin, so he does follow in the light, but he's not completely pure. Someone has already come and stripped out everything that was available on this one, so yeah, we got nothing here. So we now need to go to Stormwind. This hearthstone here is all the way up at Refuge Point, which we don't want. So we're going to get to Stormwind, we will deal with our auctions, and we will do our daily cooking quest for today, and then we are heading over to the other continent. before we go any further, we do need to just make sure that we have the right pet to go with us. Now, we're going on a very long journey. We're traveling across the ocean, and we're doing all kinds of stuff like that. So we want something that would sort of represent going with us on a very, very long journey. And I don't know what pet I should take to sort of accompany us on such a long and epic journey. I was considering something like the Onyxian Whelpling, and I decided no, we won't go for that. An elemental companion might be quite good. And then again, I decided no, we won't do for that either. And then I thought, well, why not one of the guardians of the world, one of the dragons? We got various different types, and I figured that we go for this one. So we're going to go for a little Emigosa there, quest on the brink in Azsuna, and basically these dragons were guardians of the world. So I feel that that's kind of a good one to accompany us on a long and epic journey that spans continents. So that is what we're going to do today. And if I go into here, we've got all of these items expired and returned to us. And then on the next page, all of these items expired and returned to us. That was the first page. And then those items expired and returned to us as well. But we did sell 14 gold there. 14 gold on the Strength of Will. The Core Stone, 5 gold. 3 gold for that one. Silk Cloth was 2 gold, another 3 gold there. Successful, 90 gold for the Moss Agate. That one was really worth it. And then we sold the Fireproof Orb. That Moss Agate there, that one, 90 gold. That is unbelievable. That's how badly people want to level up some of their professions. They spend a lot of money doing it. All of this stuff is, we're going to actually sell this. We're not going to send it to our bank character today. We'll be doing that for next episode. At the end of this episode, I will send everything we need to send over to our bank character, and I'll probably try and send a couple of bags as well. Let me just have a look and see what Moss Agates are at the moment, because they're down to 11 gold now. You know what we could do? We sold that one Moss Agate for 90 gold. So I'm going to buy these 4. Right, we've got 1,085 gold now. So I'm going to buy these 4, and then I will relist these at 75 gold each. 4 single auctions at 75 gold apiece. And I'm also going to list everything else that I've got here as well. And I'm thinking that the 15 gold that I put them on for last time was a little bit too high, so we'll go for a tiny bit less. But let me just get through and do all these auctions quick. I'm just grabbing the Moss Agates, and I'm just going to double check there's no more on there. Nope, there isn't. So we sold, I think it was like 90 gold that we sold these for, so that's what I'm going to go for again. I'm going to go 85 on there. I'm actually going to go stack size of 1 and then maximum stacks, rather than doing it the other way around. And then I'm going to go 90 on there. I think I actually did it for 95 last time, which gave us the 90 gold. So if I do it like that, I go 90 and 95 per unit, and I'll create the auction. It's not going to really hurt us. We've got 1,036 gold. I've listed every green for 15 gold. We've got these Moss Agates here. Why have I only got 2 there? That makes no sense. I should have more than 2. I'm not sure why I've only got 2. Oh, it might be because I've got multiple pages or something. I've definitely only got 2 there. That makes no sense whatsoever. I had 4, and now I have 2. It did something strange. I'm going to come out of there a minute, and I'm just going to go back into it and just make sure that it's not doing anything. And there we go. They're all 4 now. If for some reason it didn't sort of load in, I'm not really sure why. But anyway, so we've got those 4 there at 95 gold apiece, and hopefully we can spin a little bit of profit from that. I've listed a few recipes here. All of the greens I've listed. Now, you may remember we had the lambent scale breastplates, and those, I think I asked like 200 gold. I can't remember what I asked for it last time. They seemed pretty good. I wasn't expecting them to sell. I've got 2 of them, and there are 3 others listed, so I've put those at 75 gold each, and then just a few other bits and pieces. So we've done that. That's all done now, and we're going to do one final cooking quest, and oh, no, I don't want that one. I want this one. We're going to do one final cooking quest from here before we go down to the docks. We find the boat, and we head over to the other continent, and from there we are going to start our epic journey across all kinds of strange lands until we get to Desolus. That is where we're going. We're going to Desolus. So, what do we got? A Fisherman's Feast. If there is one meal I know the king likes, it's fresh catfish. Right, we've done this one before, so I'm not going to bother reading it out. All we've got to do is go around and rob catfish from the fisherman on the docks. So, ooh, I don't want to go too far. There we go. Go like that, and then I can grab that one. Excellent. So there's one gigantic catfish. I need to get 4 more gigantic catfish. So let me just run around like crazy and find these a minute. And then when I've got them all, we're then going to head to Desolus and speak to Krell Dig Ungor. You can see we've got the quest listed right there. And there we go. 5 lots of catfish. Were you able to steal the fish? Thank you, Grundorn. I will get to work scaling these for the king right away. So we get +1 cooking and our Epicurean's reward and so on and so forth. So now we're going to head over to the docks and we're going to find the right boat that will take us over to the other continent. It has been mentioned a few times in the comment section that if I was to do fishing, that's actually a really good way to level up your cooking really fast. You fish and level up your fishing skill, and you also, at the same time, you can level up your cooking skill. Yes, I absolutely agree. This is right. You can do this. However, I would also like to point out that fishing takes a long time. Leveling your fishing skill takes a long time, and it's also incredibly dull to watch someone. It's bad enough doing your own fishing, all right? It's not the most exciting of tasks, but to watch someone else do the fishing in a video would be incredibly tedious, and so for that reason I refuse to do I don't want to go down there. I refuse to do fishing as part of this Let's Play. So yeah, that's the main reason I'm not doing fishing, is just because it would be horribly tedious for you to watch me do a load of fishing every day so that I could then catch some fish and level up the cooking skill like that. I was really debating whether or not I should even be doing doing a daily quest on a regular basis, but eventually I decided that yes, I would, because other people had suggested it as well and thought it'd be a good idea. So I thought, why not? If other people are suggesting it as well, then maybe it is a good idea and we'll do that. So we are actually wanting, I don't think this boat here even goes anywhere. I'm not sure about that one. The problem is there's no way to actually see which boat goes where. I think it's this one over here that we want. If you look, you can see some signs on them. There's a boat over there somewhere that goes to north. It's not Northwind. It's Northrend. Northrend. We don't want those. We want this one here, and we got to wait. You got to hang around, and you got to wait for the boat to turn up. And then eventually the boat turns up, and we'll be able to skip on to this one, and we'll be able to go sailing off to Darnassus. Now, somebody else is waiting over here already. So we are just going to stop right here, and you can see over that way, that is Westfall. That is the one of the low-level zones that we didn't actually do anything in. We decided to skip right on past that one. The public test realm is still testing the new level scaling system that they're going to be introducing to level everything up. I don't know when it's going to come out. Some people are hopeful that it'll be before Christmas. However, realistically, I think we're looking at the middle or the end of January for that one. So we've got another 5 or 6 episodes yet before that one becomes available, which means that we'll just sort of continue on like this. 10 minutes didn't come here. Is there no boat then to Darnassus? I really want a boat to Darnassus. Although, to be fair, we haven't actually seen any boats at all yet, have we? I'm going to wait a minute and see if any boats at all turn up. Right, it looks like it's not going to turn up, but I have been looking at why it might do this, and there's a couple of reasons. We've got a quest over here, that's to take us to there. So if we look here, we got Find Miani in a skull-shaped rock above this is Battle Pet quests that I've got here. So I'm actually going to take these and I'm going to abandon these quests. Yes. And I'm going to abandon that one as well. And there is the possibility... This one here, we want to speak to Kreldig Ungor in Desolus. Nigel's Point. Right, so we may even have to get rid of that one as well. Apparently, it's a phasing issue that can sometimes turn up where the boats aren't properly showing up like they should. Because I heard the ship's bell ding, and so I should have been able to do it. But you go there. I just heard the ship's bell. That means that there should be a boat somewhere here that has turned up that we can get on, but there is no boat showing. And quite why this is, I'm not really sure, but it's definitely not showing up for us. We can see no boats at all. I'm going to go out of the Stormwind Harbour Zone and see if that will make a difference. I may have to log out, I may have to log back in again. Unfortunately, that is the way this game goes sometimes. There's not a great deal we can do about it, so I'm going to have to keep experimenting and see if I can find a solution. I just heard the boat thing go, and someone came running down off the docks. I just heard the bell for the boat, right? And I cannot see the boat. So there's something seriously wrong here. There should be a boat here. The fact that there's a person that has just run down through and jumped off the end of the docks suggests that maybe there's a bit of trouble going on there as well, and we're not the only ones that are experiencing this. I'm not really sure what's going on. Pretty sure what... Oh! The boat! The boat is there! The boat is turned up! I wonder if it was because of that quest. Because this boat definitely wasn't here just now, and I didn't see it at all. Okay, so we're on the boat. We've actually done it. Well, I did not think that we would get on the boat. There was a person who went underneath. I don't know if they're still underneath or if they're actually on the boat or not. I have no idea. But we're on the boat and it's moving, so we can be grateful, because I was literally about to try option 2, which is to go here and then all the way down through to the Cape of Stragglethorn and into Booty Bay. And then you take the boat from Booty Bay. That takes you over to this area over here, which is in here. Brings you into that bit in there. And then we would have travelled from there. However, we have this option available to us now, and hopefully this is actually going to work, because this takes us over to the shore over here, and then from there we can go to Teldrassil, which is up there, and Darnassus as well. And yes, this actually works. Oh, there's a load of people fishing over there. So it's worked. We have found the boat. We've got the boat. It must have been one of those quests or something. I don't really know. But yes, it has now worked. And I'm so pleased about this. I really am. Here's Rutherland Village. And then you've got Dolinar there in Teldrassil. That area there is the Elven city, Darnassus. So we're actually going to go there first. That's the first thing we're going to do, is we're just going to go into Darnassus. All you've got to do is you run up here to this pink portal up here, and that will teleport you through, and there we go, and that will run you right into the city. So there we are in actual Darnassus itself, in the city there, and that is on this part of Teldrassil. So we don't need to worry about this. The starting area for the elves in there. There's nothing that I need to see up here at the moment, so we're going to come out, and then we want to head over here. Now I think the boat that we want is actually this one over here. The boat the other side is the one that goes between here and Exodar, which takes you over to the other starting zone. To the... Oh, what are they called? I think this is the boat that I want. It's going to turn out to not be... I want to get over there. Yeah, over to Exodar, which is the Draenor starting zone. That's the boat that takes you over there. So you've got the one that we arrived on. Yes, there it is. It's that one over there. I'm wondering now if it's actually that one that I should be going to, not this one here. I don't think it. I think I'm on the right one. There's 3 boats. There's one that goes to Stormwind. There's one that goes to Exodar, and then there's one that should take you over there to the mainland, and that's where I want to go. Now I'm second guessing myself. I'm going to run back up and take a look at that and just see if it's the right one. Just going to come over here, and I'm actually going to speak to one of these.
Good luck.
and see if one of them actually tells me which way we're going.
Stars guide you.
Elun's Blessing. I hope I'm on the right boat. I'm hoping that this is the one that takes me over to the mainland over here. It actually comes up to near Lord Daniel. Actually, I'm not actually sure where it comes in. It used to be over here somewhere on this area. Nope. This is the wrong one. This takes us to the Draenor starting zone. I don't want to even be on this boat. I want to be on the other boat. So I need to just stay on this one and wait for it to go back and then get onto the correct boat and go over to the mainland. So I come back over here, return to the island. Now, I'm wondering if it's a little bit different. I'm pretty sure that there was a boat. It was that one there that went from here over to the mainland. However, I'm now thinking that maybe this isn't the case. Maybe what I need to do is go up here and speak to this person here and secure a ride over to Lord Daniel. That's what I need to do. I don't want to be doing it via a boat. I need to be doing it via a flight point because the harbour over there has been sunk back during the cataclysm and they've not repaired it. So that would be the issue here, and we can fly over there. So we're not actually going to be doing very much more today. I apologise that we haven't really done anything in this episode. We've kind of mooched around in Stormwind. We did make our bank character, and then we will be sending all of our stuff over to the bank character in next week's episode. And then we're going to start our epic journey. We need to head south here to start with. And then once we've gotten there, we need to go into this zone. And I think we can come along and we go down through into here. And then where's that come? I think that comes down through there. So then we need to go from there. We need to go round through here and there and then down through to this bit. And then we're into Desolus. And that will be our journey. So that's what we're going to try to do next week. And yes, I appreciate that I haven't really done a great deal this week. And I also can appreciate that some of you may be a little bit frustrated about this. There we go. If I go on there and I equip that lot so that we're ready for our journey. Yes, I do apologise for it. Unfortunately, I know that we did set up our bank characters. That one's ready, so that's kind of part of it. And the thing with this game is sometimes there's a lot of like prep work and other things that you don't actually like progress with your story very much. You mean maybe you can a little, but I'm cutting it a little bit short this week because I think that this is the perfect place to stop. So it's kind of a good staging point for our journey, and then we'll be able to do the whole lot all the way down to Desolus in our next episode. So if you enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like, and if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. But until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.